and get you the pictures that now we are getting of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Kerala, where he would be inaugurating the international seaport. This is the country's first international deep water transshipment project in Kerala. The Prime Minister, who was greeted by the Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and Congress MP Shashi Tharoor at the airport, and businessman Gautam Adani also being present there. The seaport, which is worth over 8,900 crores, and this is India's first dedicated container transshipment port that has a strategic importance, which will contribute in strengthening India's position in global trade. The Congress-led UDF had, however, rushed to claim credit for this port that is developed by Adani Ports under a public-private partnership model. However, amid the credit war that seems to be taking place between the UDF and the LDF, the Prime Minister today is in Kerala. As far as when it comes to the inauguration that would be taking place shortly, and the importance that is now being said of this port will put Kerala on a global maritime map. Now, this is important and significantly as far as when it comes to this port that positions itself as one of the most technologically sophisticated transshipment ports globally, and also it marks a major step in putting the southern state on the global maritime map. Now, the first semi-automated port in the country, it positions itself, as it is being said, which will reduce vessel turnaround times and would also enhance India's capacity to handle large container ships. Let's, in the meantime, listen in when it comes to the reactions that have been coming in, how the Congress in particular have been claiming credit for the seaport.
എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാലോ, കല്ല് മാത്രമല്ലല്ലോ ഇട്ടത്. ഇത് അനിശ്ചിതത്വത്തിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അനിശ്ചിതത്വവും മാറ്റി കേന്ദ്ര അനുമതി വാങ്ങിച്ച് പാരിസ്ഥിതിക അനുമതി വാങ്ങിച്ചു. അതിൻ്റെ എഗ്രിമെൻ്റ് മുഴുവൻ തയ്യാറാക്കി ഇതുവരെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന എല്ലാ കൺഫ്യൂഷൻസും ഇല്ലാതാക്കി പദ്ധതി യാഥാർത്ഥ്യമാക്കിയിട്ടാണ് കല്ലിടുന്നത്. മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി എവിടെയെങ്കിലും കൊണ്ടുപോയി വെറുതെ കല്ലിടാറുണ്ടോ? ഒരു മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയുടെ നിയോജകമണ്ഡലത്തിൽ, ധർമ്മട നിയോജകമണ്ഡലത്തിൽ പുള്ളി പോകുമ്പോൾ തോന്നുവാണ് ഒരു പാലം പണിയണം, ഈ പുഴയ്ക്ക് അപ്പുറത്ത് നിന്ന് അപ്പുറത്തെ സ്ഥലത്തേക്ക് ഒരു പാലം പണിയണം. മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി കാറിൽ നിന്ന് ഇറങ്ങി ഉടനെ കല്ലിടുമോ? കല്ലിടില്ല. കല്ലിടണമെങ്കിൽ ബജറ്റിൽ ആദ്യം പ്രൊവിഷൻ വേണം.
No, look, the opposition parties that are being quoted by you, the left and the Congress party, have a long history, illustrious history, or a dubious history of politicizing everything. Please remember, this is the same LDF that opposed the port. Today, when I see the Congress party and the left in this very funny race for credit, the credit is not to either of them. The credit is to the people of Kerala, the people of Vizhinjam, and indeed the future generations of Malayalis who are going to benefit from this investment.
So that is a credit war that is now ensued. However, when it comes to the business conglomerate and its dealings as far as when it comes to this particular project is concerned, the Congress on its part and the opposition on its part continues to raise questions. But when questions are now raised over when it comes to accepting businesses from the same business conglomerate, the BJP is now pointing out when it comes to their double standards and hypocrisy. Pictures that are now coming in on stage, the Prime Minister there present along with the Chief Minister of Kerala, and this is the deep water port that has been developed by Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited, India's largest port developer and part of the Adani Group under a public-private partnership. Arpita is connected with us. Arpita, getting pictures there on stage as far as when it comes to the Prime Minister, and what is being said that this project was completed at an estimated cost of over 8,000 crores.
Well, rightly said, it is. So now PM is there shortly. He will inaugurate Vizhinjam International Seaport. Now remember, ahead of the inauguration, there was a credit war that had erupted where LDF and UDF were claiming that it is their work that this project could be completed. Earlier, UDF was claiming that under Umman Chandi government in 2015, they had laid foundation stone for the project. And they had put posters everywhere with Umman Chandi's face saying that it is their work that because of which the project could be completed. And whereas on the other hand, LDF kept saying that it is the LDF government under Pinarayi Vijayan which made this project possible. And whereas BJP had put posters of PM and BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar giving credit to them. So there is a credit war which has erupted in the state, where all three parties are trying to claim that it is their work because of which this project, this mega project could be completed. But remember, end of the day, it is a great investment for the state. It will help in the economic growth of the state. That is the end that BJP is vouching for. They're saying stop the credit war. End of the day, it is the people of Kerala and people of the nation who's going to benefit with this mega investment in the state.
Absolutely. As we are getting the pictures there, when it comes to the Prime Minister, what is also being said that this development that has now come across when it comes to the deep water port that has been developed by the Adani ports, and Gautam Adani himself being present on stage. We'll get you the pictures when the inauguration takes place. For the moment, Arpita, thank you very much for joining in.